Yeah, anytime that I speak, anytime I make a hand gesture, anytime I'm like doing a guided meditation, every time you look at me or listen to me, you're pulling your attention away from me, from yourself, when all I'm trying to do is get you to turn your attention back onto yourself. Because you are the guru you seek. The true guru shines in your heart as I am. I'm not the guru. Ramana Maharshi's not the guru. Buddha's not the guru. You are the guru. That's why I'm in love with this message, because it says you don't need anything other than yourself to know yourself. And any movement, mental, physical, or perceptions, is a movement away from yourself. So it can't be those. So you don't follow anybody, you don't have to believe in anything, you don't have to attend anything, you don't have to join anything, you don't have to buy anything to know who you are. It's as pure as it gets. So this puts you at a conundrum. It puts somebody on this path in a conundrum, because I just pointed out, you need absolutely nothing but yourself. Oh, then what do? I turn within to see who I am. That's all I do. I hold my attention onto myself, onto being, and that's all I do. And being takes care of it from there. It dissolves the egoic mind from the inside out. And all that remains is yourself. Which is everything. Which is absolute knowledge. So now you don't know anything except yourself, the absolute. And within that, everything happens. So I'm going to use some hand puppets. This is the ego. This is us as a person in this world. We live in this person. I'm sure you've heard the term samsara, right? The ups and downs of happiness and unhappiness. This person goes through life seeking pleasure and avoiding pain. It goes through these cycles, swings. And it's a form. It thinks it's a real thing in this body. It thinks that it ends at the skin, and everything else is outside of the skin. And within it is this formless thing that is pointed to from time to time, known as consciousness or awareness. Okay, so this person goes through life in samsara. Well, what happens is when you turn within to know this form starts to shrink, and the experience of being grows until all there is consciousness that has an apparent person in it. Now, this is absolute and this is relative. So you've gone from thinking that the relative world is real and the absolute world is basically non-existent, to experiencing yourself as the one absolute knowledge in which the relative happens in here. This doesn't move. Now the relative world apparently happens within the stillness of consciousness. These are not separate from one another. This is not denied. This is life happening in the stillness of your being. This is reality here. This is not reality. This is suffering. This is peace. That's why you'll never ever know the truth of what you seek until you turn within and be this. You have to remember what this is. And it's always here. It's here right now. I'm sure you've heard that over and over again. But you have to remember what here and now is. Because this is ignorance. This is the forgetting of this. We have forgotten ourselves and claim the relative, non-real world as reality, and this is switching. So you're dissolving the ignorance of the egoic mind, and in that dissolving, you're remembering the absolute knowledge that's ever been.